Hello, my name is Jaida of Jaida's Cookbook. To my current viewers, welcome back. And to my new viewers, welcome. Today I'm going to be making some heart-shaped muffin cookies and telling you guys about myself as well as my plans for this YouTube channel. This recipe comes from Pinterest. I'm going to give it a little try. Okay, squishing my fingers. Okay. All right, so first we're going to cream our butter, sugar, and vanilla. This is gonna help me stay on track and know what I'm doing in these moments.
Where are you from?
I'm from good old Jacksonville, Florida. I went to middle school at La Villa School of the Arts, and then I followed the art path and went to Douglas Anderson School of the Arts. Loved it for like 2 years, and then the last 2 years I was absolutely miserable. I wanted to be cooking. This is so fun. Oh, she's pulling, she's pulling, she's pulling. Oh my gosh. I think I realized I wanted to cook when I was, I want to say 9 years old. I had an aunt that was a baker, and she would decorate cakes. For whatever reason, I was always the one that was watching her. She was always just telling me what she was doing. Like, she would sit me down and I had a piping bag, I had piping tips, and I just sit there for hours just piping out different piping shapes. It was so boring, but I mean, I loved it. When I was in culinary school, I would take pictures of absolutely everything we made, everywhere we went. I was just like, wow, I need to make a scrapbook of all of the pictures I made so that when I get famous, or when I get older, I can show my kids. Then I was like, I should make videos about it as well, just so I can have it for memories. And then I was like, hey, Jaida's Cookbook, and that's how it came to be. My favorite video I made so far, we've made quite a few. I think my favorite video has been, what was it called again? Croquembouche, yes, the Croquembouche. That was my favorite video. It was during Christmas. It was a very, very, very tedious project, and I think we started at around 8 or 9 o'clock, and we didn't get done until 12. It was so fun, and my sister was there with me. She was helping me, and it was just the funnest video. Eggs one at a time. Ooh. I think it's been about a year. Started in November 23, and then November 24 just passed. My favorite chef, Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay is my favorite chef. He's very passionate about what he does, and he's not a, pardon my French, he's not a BSer. He doesn't take crap, he doesn't take foolishness. And I feel like that's what makes good chefs. He pushes you beyond what you can do to make you better. Other favorite chef is Paul Hollywood. Paul Hollywood is one of the judges on the Great British Baking Show. He came up with all of these incredible pastries and stuff that I'm going to make on this channel one day. He's really cool, he's funny. I don't think I have anything differently that I would plan to make, but obviously it's the length. I want to actually cook more and not bake. I'm kind of scared to cook, but it's what I want to do, so I got to do it.
Where do you want to go to school? Like, what places do you have in mind?
We all know the answer to this. Europe! I want to go to Europe to learn. I know Europe probably wasn't where cooking originally started, but it's where a lot of our recipes that we get today come from. The type of cooking that I want to master, because I feel like it's very versatile, and you can make it your own. And I feel like as long as you have the groundwork for it, you can elevate it how you want to elevate it, especially pastries. I want to learn how to make good pastries. I'm actually looking into going to school in Europe, so that's going to be exciting. If I could do anything right now in the world, money not being a problem, first of all, I would travel to the major cooking districts, the major cooking places of the world. Europe, obviously, Australia. Some of you guys are going to turn your brow up at me, but India, the approved stalls and stuff, not the street vendors. Africa, Trinidad, Jamaica. I would just travel as much as I could, gain as much experience and exposure to the new cultures as I can. Then I would come back and open a bakery or a restaurant, still deciding. So the first baking set or like toolbox thingy that I had was this bait and tackle box thing, and we kind of reconstructed it into my little toolbox. So it had piping tips, piping bags, it had dye, sprinkles, extracts, and different things like that, and I loved it, but I didn't use it a lot. So my mom, she said, hey, it's going in the bin if you don't use it. So I was like, okay, go ahead. I don't know what I was thinking, because that would have been a good video to use it for, but it came back 10 times. So we're gonna have one color, just this color, and then we're gonna do one pink and one red. I don't know if this is enough, but we're gonna make it enough. I work at Chick-fil-A right now. I have been there for a little over 3 years, yeah. Not where I want to be right now, but I know God has a plan and I'm not going to be there forever. It is teaching me a lot of good lessons, so I'm not mad at it. Everywhere you go is a learning experience and you got to take something from it. Oh, I love to exercise. I like to read. I read a lot of fantasy. Last thing I read is called The Lunar Chronicles. I listen to a plethora of different genres. Right now, I'm really into Afrobeats, house music. House music is where it's at. I like pop, K-pop, alternative, really anything that's good. I haven't found any good country music, so I don't really like country music right now.
Are you a Spotify person or Apple Music?
I used to be Apple, but then they started being trash, so I moved on over to Spotify, and it was the best decision I've made. Spotify, sponsor me. One of my biggest goals, I want to be on a cooking show. Closest I've ever been is when I was in culinary school. We had this organization called Skills USA. There was all sorts of skills that were there. People who would program drones, hairstylists. We were very, very encouraged to participate in the culinary aspect, of course. Me and another one of my classmates, we basically had to take MRE kits and make a 3-course meal out of everything in the MRE kit. We had a couple weeks to prepare. We were trying to buy MRE packets, but they never came in time, so we never really got to practice. The day of, we were all so nervous. I just remember being like, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm so scared. We had, I think, an hour. We had crackers, peanut butter and jelly, coffee mix, a fruity drink mix, granola bars, I think, chocolate milk, salt and pepper, peanut, and I forget what else. We made like these little, not full-on burritos, but they were like wraps. The mix had like this chicken stuff. It didn't look really good, but we had to use it. I made like this fruity drink, put in these fancy cups. We were so stumped on the dessert part of it. I made these little balls and I coat them in the chocolate mix and then I rolled them in the peanut. It wasn't much, but we did what we needed to do. And I think we came in 2nd place. So that was a very, very fun experience. So right now I'm rolling all of my different colored dough into semi like rectangles so that I can cut them into little strips so I can assemble them into like a fancy pattern. My plans for this channel, I want to do different taste tests. I want to go out to different restaurants and rate food. I want to do blind challenges, people giving me recipes to replicate that I've never tried before. I really want to do like food experiences, different foods from different movies. Now we're going to cut these scraggly ends. Oh, that's satisfying. Cut these into little French fry shapes. What I would love is that it's not perfect. It's not scientific. I'm going to try and find the best looking pieces. Okay, I'm trying to smash these.
I've been watching a lot of film commentaries and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what I'm talking about, the overlying ideas and themes of the movie, the production and the director and the challenges that came about through making the movie and stuff.
Uh-huh. So now it's got a little cold and hot, so Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you have any video suggestions that you want me to do next time, leave them down below. Until next time, bye.